Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the GBPUSD, that is Great British Pound US Dollar. You are looking at the daily chart. I am looking for zones, and then I want to scale down to smaller time frames and find other zones. So what I'll be looking for is a zone where it shows strong movement, and I already see one. Let's zoom in. Yeah, see, like this strong move. So I'll color code my zones. Check that right there. Check that right there. Okay. So where my crosshair is at, this first line, this first level, that is called the proximal. And this line further away from price, current price that is, that is called the distal. I like to highlight my areas. It really helps me. But that doesn't mean you have to do it. That's good enough. Okay. So let's refresh it. So that's what that looked like. Now we need another zone. But since the Great British Pound US Dollar bottomed out, we need to go hunting. We need to go back in time. We need to look for an area where there was strong movement, and then we have to see if that area was ever hit or not, because that really matters. You always want to be first. You don't want to be second or third. So how do we find it if this bottomed out? Well, what I like to do is set a horizontal at the lowest point of price, which is at wick. That is 1.2014. So now what we're going to do, we're going to scale back. We're going to scale back. Like I said, what we're looking for is strong movement in price. So let's hunt. Where are we at right now? We're all the way back in 2017. Wow. Current year is 2019. And look what we have here. I think we just found our strong movement. Right here. Oh my God, that is a big candle. That's a big candle. I can only imagine how many pips. But this is a daily chart. Let's see how many pips. Oh my God. Wow. It's right at that 400 mark. That one candle. The GBP pairs, they're lovely. But we found our strong movement. And when was this? Oh my God, back in January 2017. Wow. Well, what I do now, I'll mark it up. This is close to price, so this would be the proximal line. This is further away from price. That will be the distal line. I like to highlight my areas. It helps me. Plus it looks better in my opinion, if I may say so myself. Oh boo, oh boo, oh boo, oh boo, oh boo, oh shit. Okay, there we go. Oh good. Boy. Oh, fuck. Come on, dude. Alrighty. Yeah, see? That shit look clean. Alright. Now, here's the next thing. We need to find out if this zone ever been hit. And hopefully it's never been hit until now. And if that is true, now we have a direction. We have a direction to trade in. Because now we know where price will more than likely be heading. And I say more than likely because we're all spectators. We're merely spectating. We're just doing our homework, so we'll have the highest probability. B. So I don't need this little middle line again. Bye to you, but thank you for your services. Be gone. Alright. So look at that. It's fresh, clean, beautiful. Let's go. Alright. We're scaling back to current price. And what we're looking for is to see if this motherfucker ever been hit. Hopefully it hasn't. Let's shrink it a little bit to help us, look at it a little better. Okay. So far, so good. Never been hit. Oh, that's good. That's good. This is really good, and I'll tell you why. Let's scale back real quick. This area, it also represents your reward risk ratio. It represents your reward risk ratio. Now, my absolute limit is a 3-to-1. It gotta be a 3-to-1 move. That means the move have to be 3 times greater than this zone. And clearly, even off of this move right here, it's more than 3 times. So this is a good zone. So let's see if it's, never been hit. Let's scale forward to current price. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Let me bring it down some. Oh, look how price riding at 200 EMA. Yeah, just in case anybody was wondering, that's a 200 EMA. Oh my God. Yeah, the potential on this move is it's amazing. Keep your ear to the streets. Be aware on your fundamentals. Dealing with the British pound along with the US dollar. Okay. Oh my God, this thing never been hit. It's never been hit. It's never been hit. We in this year now. Never been hit. Motherfucker. Look at that. Look at that. So now we know which way to trade in. Now we know which way to trade in. So now we have a range we can focus on. What is the range? Let's see. What's the range? Holy shit. It says 394. That's a beautiful range. So now we scale down. Also look at the RSI is making higher lows. Okay. Go down to the 4 hour. Okay. That's what it's looking like. Already I see a zone on the 4 hour and it's already been played. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll just throw up a line real quick. Right there. At the 1.2887 mark. It's been played. Look. It's been hit. Came down. Came back up. And that's something I'm starting to notice with most of these zones. Before they really take off, they hit at least about 2 times. You know. Sometimes 3, 4, shit. I mean, it's just, trading is so intricate. And it's something you'll always be studying. But if you love it, you won't have no problem with it. Alright, so look, it's been hit. But since it's been hit, we know that it's not as strong. So, yeah, it'll more than likely get some more play off of it, but not as strong as that initial push. So, with that being said, I wouldn't deal with this. What I would do, and this is just me, have a mind of your own. But it's already on the pullback. I would take this and go long. Yeah. Go long on it. I love throwing up trend lines. It helps too. Put it up on the butt of them candles. Kiss that butt. That booty. Okay. So you could either wait for price to come back down, more likely hit the trend line before taking off, or set a limit. I mean, not a limit. I'm sorry. A stop at the 2100 mark. The goal is to don't ride it to the point where price reach this zone again. I'm not looking for all of that. That's a nice amount, I'm sure. Let's see. Yeah, see. Control that greedy urge in you. Everybody have it. Seriously conquer it, or you'll get wrecked every fucking time. Anywho, this is a range now. Remember though, this is a higher time frame range, so it holds more weight than this 4 hour that's already been hit. Look at the range, it's over 140 pips. That's great. Scale down even further, down to the 1 hour. Okay. What is it looking like now? You see that 200 EMA above price? I would definitely wait. I would definitely wait to execute. I said the 2100 as an entry, but it could quite possibly be pushed down. The 200 EMA, man. If you ever hear any slander about the 200 EMA, I hope you have water around you so you could throw it in their face. No, don't be disrespectful. Don't do that shit. But they don't know what they're talking about. 200 EMA holds weight. You can see some of the strongest moves off the 200 EMA. So, seeing this, and it's on the 1 hour, if it were me, I would put it at the 2120 mark, which is above the 200 EMA. I'm looking to play it safe. Let's see. And look, I'm not trying to go for a lot. I don't want the whole damn pie. I just want my portion. Yeah, see? Yeah, hell yeah, man. Come on now. Yeah. About 50 pips. Shit. That's good. That's still good, man. So with that being said, let's scale down even further. I'll go to the 30. Ooh, that's a strong move. Would I mark it? It's a zone. I have to acknowledge it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See that strong move? That's what we're looking for. Always know that zones are always printed. Always. And on every time frame. But that doesn't mean you should trade them all. That doesn't mean that they're equal. Because they're not. Okay. Highlight this motherfucker. Oh. Boom, we on it. And look at that play on the RSI. We're seeing higher highs. And look at the support that the 200 EMA is giving price. Man, this is beautiful. So now we have another zone. What's the range? The range is about 40 pips. That's good. So what you gonna do in a situation like this? I'll be waiting patiently for price to get to a certain point so I can short it. And no, I would not go for the whole 40 pips. Let me see. I'll ride it down right to the 200 EMA. Now, for some, I'm sure it'd be like, man, that ain't shit. Or if you know about stacking, you in there like swimwear. I do it like 25. Yeah, like 25. I see that. But I want to pay attention to that. That's weak. So yeah, I will wait. I will scale down even further. Let me see. Yeah, being supported by the 200 EMA on the 15, which is excellent. That means that it's cascading to different time frames, which means you can look at that as confluence. Look at the 5 minute. It's above price. That's why it's semi-tweaking right now. Alright, there's a strong move on the 3 minute where the crosshair is. is right at 2083, 1.2083. So it could quite possibly come down 120. Let's mark it just to be on the safe side. So I'm just going to mark the proximal, not the distal. I'm just using it as a point of reference. Okay. So this is what our chart looks like from the 1 hour right now. Okay. Like I said, I'll be looking for a short. Look at that 200 EMA is right at the proximal. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll see how that pans out. You all have